Hey folks, Simon here, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. And yes, indeed it is Gongaga time. I'm looking forward to this actually. We've got a boss fight with our favourite Shinra villains, the Turks. So we'll be getting straight into that today. And then moving on to Cosmo Canyon, which is where we'll actually be advancing the story. Gongaga, where we're going to next, I believe it's actually completely optional. We don't have to do it. I always do, but technically, you know, it's not a requirement by any stretch of the imagination. So, yeah, we'll get into that, and I'll show the rewards you can get by actually doing it. We do need to be careful, though, because we're going for the Barrett date mechanics still at the Gold Saucer the next time we visit as part of the story, and we don't want to screw that up. Excuse me, and so we need to be careful with some of the Gongaga stuff, but we should be able to get everything done. Right, so I can see we've got people in chat already, which is wonderful. Anthony, Red Mario, Nico Girl, Pri, Skepsis, Nick, John, Double John actually, Steve, Tim, Viral, greetings all. Oh, excuse me, something's tickled the back of my throat here, I'm not sure what that's about. Right. Where am I going? I'm supposed to be going to Gongaga. There we go. Okay, so before we do anything else, let's just go ahead and sort out equipment. Now, one of the things I'm going to strongly recommend, and it is quite important, is that you have the enemy skills we've been collecting up until this point. In particular, enemy skills such as Aqualung and Beta are going to be coming in invaluable on the next fight. Because as Red Mario has just told us, we need to kill them both at the same time. So, yeah, to be honest, I think like a double Aqualung should do the trick. You won't have to worry too much about getting their health down first. But, yeah, a couple of attacks on each is probably a good idea. So, the rewards, you can get both the rewards, but you do have to kill both Turks. Now, if you only kill one Turk, the other is going to run away. You won't get the reward. So, if you're going to do it that way, as Red Mario says, make sure you get kill Reno, because he has a weapon for Aerith. A very powerful weapon, one of her best weapons actually in the game. Somebody's birthday, is it? Firewall's birthday. Happy birthday! Yay! Welcome, Scott. Okay, so without any further ado, then I think we're set up, good to go. We're going to disembark the buggy here and head on inside. How's it going, Scott? And everybody else, of course. I hope everybody's having a pleasant week so far. Not far, I should say, to Christmas now. And then it'll be the new year. And then it'll be the Final Fantasy VII Remake in just a couple of months after that. So I can't believe it's already been, June, July, August, September, October. 6 months since we got all of that updates with the Final Fantasy VII Remake. Or close to 6 months back from E3. And when it was announced that that was going to be coming out in March, it didn't feel like all that amount of time away, and indeed that's proving to be the case, because it isn't all that amount of time away. Now it's just like 4 months. So that's why I'm trying to race through the game here, so that we can get the Platinum Trophy. And yep, here we go. We're going to be killing both of these at the same time. So, I do have a save file, of course. If I mess this up, we can just reload. I've got to be honest, Reno's a bit of a disappointment in this battle. The last time we fought him, he had that pretty awesome pyramid attack, didn't he? And for some reason, he doesn't have that anymore. Maybe he's changed his strategy after we beat him last time. There's nothing actually to steal from this particular boss fight. So you do get some nice item drops. If you kill them both, you get an X potion. And I can't remember what the weapon's called for Aerith, but it's one of the best weapons she can get. It's got like 6 or 7 materia slots on it. Not that we've been using Aerith all that much, but even so. I don't think it matters what we choose here in terms of the date mechanics. Let's just say out of our way. But there is a choice we can make that is going to affect it later on here. Right, so I'm just going to start, as per Red Mario's suggestion, with just a couple of attacks. Now, each of these only has 2,000 health. So we only want to delete? Is that the right thing to say? Get rid of a little bit for each. And then we're going to start unleashing some pretty nasty stuff. Okay, I don't think we're going to do any more damage to Rude there. Let's start hitting out with the Aqua Lungs. Aqua Lungs and Beta are both absolutely perfect. So, personally, I do actually like Aqua Lung. Nice. So, are they both going? I'm going to find out in a moment. Okay. So, if we've done it correctly, we should get both item rewards here. No, we didn't, which means we didn't kill Rude. So, it all depends on how badly you want the X Potion. Because the X Potion, it's not obviously like a great reward. But you can get it along with the Fairy Rod that we just got. I've got something on my chest today, guys, since I started this stream. I'm not sure what it is, but I apologise for all the coughing and what have you. Yeah, greetings, folks. I can see a few of you have just stopped by. Good to have you here in chat. I was thinking about Final Fantasy X, actually, Sousa. So, I'm not totally sure whether I'm going to be going for it next, but it's certainly a possibility. Yeah, perhaps I might. I'll think about it. I do still need to get the Platinum Trophy for it, so I could have a good excuse to do that, couldn't I? Once we've completed Final Fantasy VII. But we'll see how much time we've got before the remake comes out. Right, what I'm just going to do is just check the stats on the Fairy Rod, was it, that we just collected? So I'm not going to be keeping everything in the party. I'm just checking out the rod. There we go, the Fairy Tail. It's 7 materia slots, which is a huge upgrade along with a nice attack bonus as well. The only downside to the Fairy Rod is none of the materia slots are actually linked, which is kind of irritating. But you can give her a nice armor piece if you want some all combinations or something going on there. So it's not a huge drawback, but it is I believe it's her second most powerful weapon in the game. But like I say, let's just go ahead and get rid of her. Don't know whether to restart it for the X Potion. Yeah, the Turks do have stuff to steal, but not on that battle, is it, Red Mario? Severgard, welcome to the stream. Uh-oh, sneezing coming. 1 second, guys. I can feel it. Oh dear. Right, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I can really be bothered to get the X Potion. Let's just carry on, shall we, with Gongaga for now. Yeah, the X Potion, you don't really lose out by not getting it. Obviously, if you want to, you can, but there's not really a whole load of points, in my opinion, if you fail to try and restart and try it again. Okay, now, here's what we need to do. We need to, I believe, put everything in the party at this point, if we want to go ahead with the story. If you get both Turks dialogues, then you've killed both of them. I didn't get the X Potion. I did get both Turks dialogue, Red Mario. But we only got the Fairy Rod. And I'm pretty sure we would definitely have got the X Potion as well. So that's kind of weird. Hey, Corey. Yeah, sorry, folks. I've been struggling a little bit with my chest here, so I've missed out on all of your stream chat. You missed the past few live streams because you've been in bed. Oh, that sucks. Well, I hope you're feeling better now, Corey. My favourite Final Fantasy game is definitely Final Fantasy VII, for sure. So, what's yours? Final Fantasy VII has a lot of nostalgia tied up in it for me, and it probably always will be my favourite. Looking forward to see how the remake compares against it, of course. Right, what I'm doing now then, folks, is just temporarily putting Aerith and Tifa into the party. Okay, it's all going to make sense later on as to why I'm doing this. Hey, Firewall, thanks for subbing. That's very kind of you. Right, so we need to go, just have a look at the town here, have a look at the reactor, etc., etc. Morning, Dom. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there is, John. There's the summon materia, isn't there? Right, we need Aerith and Tifa in the party here. But it's very important that you do exactly what I do if you're trying to get the best bromance trophy. Okay, so these are Zack's parents. This is one of my favourite tracks, actually, from Final Fantasy VII. I believe it's called Anxious Hearts. There's something quite nostalgic about it. I know it's like somewhat depressing, rather than upbeat, but it just reminds me so much of the game that I really enjoy it. Okay, so at this point, Aerith's going to leave. And then Tifa's going to leave. And now what we need to do, this is really important. We can actually lose points now with Aerith and Tifa, which is exactly what we want to do, by simply not speaking to them. Okay? Simply do not talk to them, and then we're going to leave and get them out of the party. And I believe that's all we need to do. So let's get Red 13 and Barrett back. Right, that means that we actually lose points with Aerith and Tifa, which is exactly what we want to do. There's a couple of enemies we can fight as well around here. But first of all, we get a bit of a scene. There's an enemy called the Grand Horn. Oh yeah, he's the guy that has that punch attack. Yeah, I know what you mean, Red Mario. And yeah, it feels limit gauges fast. It's a great way of farming, isn't it? Right, yeah, we are going to get everything there is to get around here. So for now, we're just going to go through some of the scenes and stuff. Are there any reasons to get AP on the summons other than the last one? Well, it depends, Bush Ninja. Every time you level up a summon materia, you can use that summon that amount of times in battle. So if you get a summon materia to level 3, you can use it 3 times in battle. But also, if you max out all of the summon materia, you can get the master summon materia later on, which equips all summons with a single materia slot onto a party member, which is really powerful. Morning, Wes. Welcome to the stream. And morning to everybody else that's joined us over the last few minutes or so. Good to have you all. So we're making good progress here. We've made a temporary stop over at Gongaga, which is an optional part of Final Fantasy VII. In fact, I believe you never have to come to Gongaga at all throughout the entire game. You can avoid it completely. I could be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure that you can just go straight to Cosmo Canyon, that all this story is completely optional. Right. Oops. What just happened then? I think it's because I've got turbo mode and I can't see what I'm doing, to tell you the truth. Which is kind of annoying. That's better. Reach for it. Right, Titan materia. So Titan is, of course, a summon materia. We can go ahead and equip it if we want to. It has the earth element associated with it. Where is it? There it is. So we've now got the lightning element, the fire element, the ice, and the earth. You can see the elements for each because they are located just under the name of the summon itself. Okay, yeah. Right, so we're going to go back to the town now at this point. Oops. So, last time we came here, we simply just did a few bits for the date mechanics for later on by not speaking to Tifa and Aerith. So now we can actually explore the town properly. Say hello to folks. Hey, Serverguard, thanks for stopping by. And yeah, no worries. Have a good day. So we're just going to stop in each of the buildings and go shopping temporarily. We can buy accessories here. Now, I believe this shop also sells materia. Mastard, I love it. Darkness, sleep, we can guard against a load of stuff here. It's a little bit pricey actually, especially if you haven't been doing a lot of farming, which I have. However, I do want to stock up on the materials we do not yet have. Fury Ring, I guess, can be kind of useful. But I'm not going to... Yeah, we'll get one. In fact, I'll just make sure I've got one of each, which I do. For the sake of completion purposes. Time materia is one that I'm also going to get because we don't have it. And I believe everything else we do have. Yep. You don't have to buy that Fury Ring, by the way. You can get them a little bit later on. Right. Now, this rod here, I think we can climb it. Yeah, we can. It's been 7 years and I remembered the little fireman's pole there. And this is the weapon shop. In terms of weapons, we've actually got all of these. We don't have Impaler or Shrivel. These are like status ailments. We don't really need them, but I'll stock up on a few since we've got a load of gil. There we go. We can also speak to these people for a little bit of extra information as well. So, as you can imagine, this particular town is not a huge fan of the Shinra after the reactor blew up. And it seems that Shinra haven't really, you know, gone to the lengths of actually helping these folks out, even though it's probably their problem. Good morning, Anthony. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah, Mystify is going to be useful later. That's awesome, Red Mario. I guess we can start equipping it if we've got some spare slots. I do want to level up some all materia because I would like to at least start selling them as soon as we can. Now let's get rid of Choco Mug for now. I want to start leveling up Time and Mystify. Time is probably going to be the priority though for the time being. I didn't actually mean that little pun there. We'll keep all of that good stuff and we'll take this all out, I think. Let's stick Mystify. In fact, let's go ahead and stick Time in a double slot. And then we'll give Mystify to Barrett. I mean, to be honest with you, Haste isn't all that useful because it is cast when we cast Big Guard. Hi, Lomax. Welcome to the stream. Britain after Brexit. Yeah, I was just saying that Big Guard casts Haste along with Barrier and M Barrier. So we won't actually be needing the Time magic for a while. Obviously, eventually we'll level up to Slow and we can use that. We can make use of that even on bosses. But right now, it ain't all that important. Let's rest up, shall we, for 80 gil. Cheaper than a tent. Azik, thanks for subbing. Appreciate that. Okay, I believe that's everything to do in here. Yeah, grab the item out of the chest. Yeah, thanks, Martin. We will grab the Deathblow materia, which I believe is on the way out, isn't it? Right, this is just the item shop. Doesn't really have anything that useful. Mind you, we do not have any Maiden's Kisses, which could actually be useful later on when Frog becomes a bit of an issue. And let's go ahead and just stock up on a few of these as well. I think we're okay. And everything else by the looks of things, yep. Ah, okay, Red Mario. So, after we've formed the party, but before we do it, that's interesting. That is interesting. Right, what have we got in here? A white megaphone. Nice. Okay. Right then, let's start making our way out the other side, and we should be able to get the death blow materia. There it is, just chilling on the floor. I guess that kind of protruded from the reactor perhaps when it blew up. And I think we're pretty much sorted, so we could take a detour now and head back to the gold saucer. Because if we do that, we can like go to the battle arena and stuff. There are some nice items to get from the battle arena, but I'm not going to do that now. What I'm probably going to do is just make a backup save file, and the reason for that is I can then go ahead and show you some of those items in a video if you want to get them. But for the sake of this particular live stream, I'm just going to go ahead, create a backup save, and then we'll move on. Leave that till a later time. I know we won't get to keep the items, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so now I'll carry on saving here. So I think you can get like a champion's belt, something like that. Okay, Red Mario, I can't promise I'll do that video for the sake of limit break stuff, but I might do it. We'll see how much time I have. Be interesting, because I guess if you do want to build up your limit breaks, then it could be quite nice. And that is a nasty attack. Is it like Grand Thump or some Grand Punch, isn't it? It's called. I think that the Grand Horns do. So, hey Jana, thank you for the super chat. And I've got to say, that's pretty interesting. I think that's the first super chat I've ever received that's got like a GIF animation with it. That looks pretty freaking awesome. I like it. I've not seen that before. Morning, J-Man. Welcome to the stream. Alright then, guys. I'll go and do some Battle Square. Since you do get some nice items and stuff. I haven't seen the Speed Square stuff yet, Red Mario. I'll be honest with you. I just haven't had time, unfortunately. Come on out the buggy, please, Cloud. So, yeah, we'll do a little bit of Battle Square, because I can actually go ahead and purchase the Lifetime Pass now anyway. Yeah, we can actually leave the buggy so it doesn't break down. Is that correct? Yeah, greetings. Welcome to the stream. Right, the fella still isn't there to sell us GP. So if we speak to the lady here, we can purchase the Lifetime Pass. This time it won't even make a dent in our gear. Well, it'll make a dent, but nothing really more than a dent. Look at that, we've still got over 100k. Okay, Red Mario, I'll make sure to check it out. Right now, I'll just stick with the Battle Square. And we'll see what we can get here. We'll need to set Cloud up with some good stuff though, won't we? Okay. Right, so if I just go ahead and make sure that Cloud has a load of good stuff such as enemy skill materia. I can't promise this is going to go well, guys. Battle Square doesn't usually do so. Unless, yeah, Vincent is good in the Battle Square. But Cloud, not so much. I'm just worried at this stage that the Battle Square isn't going to be a pretty sight. Hey, Dark Swordsman. Battle Square is evil. Yeah, later on, it's not too bad, especially when you've got, like, the ribbon equipped and stuff. Most of the slots don't do anything, the negative slots. But at this stage, we don't. So, talk to the lady at the stairs. Okay. Okay, yes. Oh, yeah, Kate Sith. It's an idea. Yeah, there are a few items you can get now. I don't think we can see them, can we? Because they usually have question marks. Don't need to speak to this guy. I was hoping it would show us the actual stuff, but it won't. Okay, because we've got no points. Right. Okay. So Red Mario recommends the white cape accessory. Yeah, I suppose if you're guarding against Frog and Small, then everything else can just potentially be a formality. We just need to make sure that Cloud has... Let's just take everything off him first of all. We need to make sure he has an enemy skill materia. Now, we can steal from enemies here, but I'm not going to bother because I think it's going to be hard enough trying to stay alive, to tell you the truth. Now, we do need to make sure we have a nice supply of other stuff as well in case we end up getting enemy skills disabled, which I hope doesn't happen. But you never know, do you? You never know what's going to happen. So let's take the restore magic as well. Yeah, sorry Barrett, we'll give it you back in due course. Yeah, we can try that. Spamming limit breaks. That's a good idea. Talk to her again after you win 8 battles. You can do ongoing battles before you talk to her. Right, okay. Thank you, Red Mario, for the tip. No. We don't get AP here, so it doesn't matter about the double growth weapon. Right. Oh. Let's just go for something with all, like lightning, fire, anything really. Need to put restore on. Where's it gone? I should probably just sort this out, but we don't need to right now. And I'm thinking maybe long range. In fact, let's get rid of the Force Stealer for now. What am I doing, status? Yeah, because, you know, as has been suggested, we don't need the AP game. And we don't need restore all, obviously. So let's go for lightning ball. Ah! Okay, there we go. I guess sense. And what else? Maybe long range, maybe a red materia. Maybe Choco Mod because of the stop ability. Rigging the slots. Rapidly tap square while the slot is spinning. Okay, I will certainly give that a go. I haven't done that yet, Robert. I'm not going to do that in this particular episode. I'm only thinking of having a red summon materia on the off chance that everything else gets disabled. But let's just risk it, shall we? Let's go. I don't think we need long range, so I'm going to leave that. Oh, have I not got restore on there? Let's put that on. Okay. No, don't end the game. Right, okay. Let's give this a go, shall we? So the champion belt and speed plus materia. Yeah, we do get speed plus later, but yeah, it would be pretty awesome if we could get it early as well. Yeah, I think I put sense on, didn't I? Let me just check that. Yeah, I've got sense. I've only got 24 GP, which isn't a lot. Voting in the general election. Probably not, Robert, knowing if I've got a rough idea of who our candidates are going to be honest with you. But I'll find out. I'll see who's running. Yeah, I've got restore equipped on. Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. I can't promise this is going to be a pretty sight. Oh, forget sense. Oh, sorry, Lomax. Too late now. I'm in the battle. A couple of people said to put it on. Thought it might be used for myself, so I did. But if it's not, we'll take it off. Right, let's just go ahead. Start off with big guard because it does last through the fight. So these guys are fairly weak. We're not using big guard for them. But hopefully it'll last a few battles. It might not even be needed. And then let's just use the less MP intensive Matra Magics. Right, so if you tap square fast. Oops, of course. Tapping square, I'm not sure what it does exactly. Apart from the HP one, all the others are good, aren't they? I can't seem to do much with tapping square. It does seem to slow things down. Okay. No handicap, that'll do. Oh, you're going to hear lots of excuses, I think, Steve. Lots and lots. Right then. If you want to get GP, then it's a lot easier later on when you can do chocobo racing with your own chocobos. That's what I find anyway. Oh, let's try and not get time. Oh, right, I understand the square thing now. I can see it slows right down. Right, let me just try and tap fast. Okay, you don't want to tap too fast. There's kind of like a trick. Oh, I got time. Oh, well. Not a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that little tip with the square tapping. Not for the time being anyway, because it doesn't seem to have a whole lot of negative status things popping up just yet, and we're immune to fog and small anyway if they come up. Yeah, I can't seem to get it to work. Maybe I just need to practice it a bit more. What have we got? Half HP, half MP, Lucky Sevens and Cure. Thing is, when I'm pressing select, it's not stopping. Yeah, I can't get it to stop when I'm tapping square. I have to stop tapping square to get it to stop, which kind of defeats the object of actually tapping square in the first place. Oh, well, we're poisoned now. Don't think it should matter too much. Ooh, they didn't die. This is where physical attack comes in handy. Yep, white wind. Oh, we've got sleep. Oh, well, hopefully it'll wake us up. Yep. We've got white wind, but it's ideal to be cast before you get below half health, then you'll heal up to full. Oh, I don't know why you got on time again. Where's white wind gone? Uh-oh, white wind's actually not going to heal for a whole lot, unfortunately. But it will remove the poison, which is a bonus. So far, we're doing okay. Go for the less handicaps until the final 7th slot. Right, okay, sounds like a lot of battle points. Yeah, definitely need to organise my items, as Lomax says. I have not done that for a while. I did organise them, but that was way back in Midgar. It was the last time I did it. Oh, we got cure. Okay, that'll do. Right, we're getting to the battles that took place in the Mithril mines. Incidentally, I know we got hit with flamethrower there, and we do have it, but just as a bit of a side tip, you cannot learn enemy skills in this place, okay? So don't try. Right, we're nearly at the end now. Mini actually doesn't matter here. Oh, I've got time. It's annoying. Right, let's try and kill one of these and then we'll heal up. These are the guys that we were stealing the claws from, weren't they? Back out in the wild. You can actually steal in the battle arena. But doing so is obviously a little bit more challenging. But at least, you know, if the enemies are there that you want to steal from, it's worth noting. Yeah, good point, Bush Ninja. I don't know off the top of my head if any of them are, but that is a good point. Right, there's a couple of bad things here. If we can get cure, that's the only good thing. Ah, that's annoying. Well, let's see what happens. Right, this guy splits up. Let's see how much damage he does. 100, which is quite a lot. When our HP totals have just been halved. Fortunately, not our damage. So I'm just trying to conserve some MP here. So we'll just keep attacking. Wow, a lot of health. Maybe I will just go for Matcha Magic now that we've got all of these. Uh-oh. Wow, this guy's harder than I expected. Yeah, I just had half HP, MP, and what was the other one? Time, I think, wasn't it? And cure. Ah, we've done it. Nice. Right, that wasn't too bad in the end. Yeah, to be honest with you, I completely forgot that that was the last boss. I thought we had one more after. So, yeah, I should have done that. Tissue. Right, let's see what we've got here we can buy. My goodness, we need a whole ton of freaking points, don't we, to get championship belt. That's really annoying. Enemy lure is quite a nice one to get, I guess, as well as preemptive and speed plus. I'm not going to get in the championship belt. Because don't forget, guys, if you leave the battle arena, you will actually go ahead and reset all the points back to 0. And actually, I've only got one more battle to do, and then I'm out of GP. So we'll go for one more here. And then we'll see what we can buy. Right, let's try and whiz through these a little bit faster this time. Oh, some nasty ones here. Nasty, nasty, nasty. Oh, no. Okay, 5 levels isn't terrible. Wow, we're getting some nasty effects here, aren't we? Let's try and get poison. No, level... Oh, my goodness, down 15 levels now. Right, let's Matcha Magic these. Ooh. They didn't die. Yeah, we got 3,600 battle points, which certainly wasn't too shabby at all, was it? I'd like to try and get a few more, though. So, the more negative status stuff you build up from the slots, I believe, means the more battle points you get. Right, Matcha Magic's good because it should still kill these early enemies. Despite the fact it costs less MP than, say, Beta or Aqualung. And if it doesn't kill them, then you can just finish up with physical attacks. Okay, definitely low max. A brutal handicap in the last one. Okay, Mini might be helpful here. Because we're immune to it. I keep getting the down levels, which is really annoying. And now we're doing a lot of less damage. Right, these are the custom sweepers, I believe, rather than the normal sweepers. Right, what have we got now? Anything but levels. Of course it would be. Right, we're going to have to start using Aqualung and stuff, I think. I don't think our other stuff is going to be strong enough, you know, now that we've leveled down. Yeah, you never get many points to start with. It's always towards the end they build up the most. Right then, what have we got here? MP0, Cure. Let's see if we can get Cure. Nope, MP0. Wonderful. Not. Fortunately, we can get that back. Oh, I've only got one ether. Where the heck have all my ethers gone? That's terrible. We could just use the toggle. But I want to try and do it without if we can. I know we're low on. Hopefully this won't kill everything, so that we can heal up. Just one left or something. Okay, it doesn't kill anything, quite frankly. Right, we need to heal up. I'm not using White Wing though. 500 health isn't a lot. The problem is now that we're low level, we're not doing any damage. Man, we need to kill some of these off, really. And then try and heal up, maybe, on the next one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, let's try and get a cure or something. Is this the last one now? Yeah, it is. Let's try and get Mini. Whew! This could be nasty. Very, very nasty. Okay, 43, I can live with that. Let's go for Beta. These are immune to one element. I cannot remember which one it is. Please not fire. I think it's lightning. No! No! Aqualung. Ah, regen. Good idea. I've got regen as well. We did it. We did it. Right, from now on I'm going to cast regen. That's a great idea, actually, Lomax. I completely forgot I'd leveled that up. Unfortunately, I can't do any more. Look, I'm out of GP. So I probably should have planned that a little bit better. But I don't think we did too badly there, you know. We won 2 battles. I didn't have to use any battle enhancements or anything, though that would have made things go a lot faster. So, 7,400 points. Hey, Kooposaur. Welcome. Good to see you, dude. Right, so we need to spend our battle points now, because we can't earn any more, unfortunately. Hey, a few people stopping by now. Tararu Kashi, apologies butchering your name there, but welcome. Good morning. Right, and so the best thing we can purchase is an enemy lure. I would have liked to have got the speed plus, but obviously we can't build up enough battle points. So, I'll have to go and get some more GP, but I'll do that later. So, enemy lure is better than nothing. Talk to the red lady at the stairs again. Ah, thanks, yes. Sprint shoes, nice. Yeah, thanks, Red Mario. There they are. Automatically put you in haste. I like it. That's actually really, really nice, isn't it? And we'll put the Force Stealer back on Cloud, and we'll sort out his, well, everybody's materia, in fact. 74 viewers, lovely stuff. Welcome, guys. If you are new to the channel, please do go ahead and subscribe. I've got a whole load of Final Fantasy VII content on the channel that you might be interested in. Yeah, it was kind of annoying. I probably could have bought some other cheaper stuff I actually forgot after purchasing the enemy lure materia. But yeah, we'll be coming back later. I'll spend some time collecting GP first, and then we'll go ahead and spend a little bit more time in the battle square now that I know we can do it. And to be honest with you, it actually went better than I expected. I do believe that the Omnislash might be in reach for Disc 1 now. Although the battles, I think, do get more challenging even before the end of Disc 1. Right, so we'll sort out some gear here. We do need to have Red 13 in the party, which he is anyway. So I'm just going to sort out materia from the beginning. Let's just go to remove all. Okay. So, who do I want to have enemy skills? Probably Cloud. And anybody else after that. He can have the best one. And then Barrett can have one also. I'm not sure what we're going to stick on alls yet. But we'll find something. I can actually put Restore into a non-double slot now. Double growth slot, because I've already got Regen, which was the main thing I was after. Cure 3 isn't really that important. So, once you've gone ahead and learned Regen, then you can take it out of a double growth slot if need be. There we go. I have changed my weapon back to the Force Stealer now. So, let's just go ahead and stick some other AoE effects in. Lightning. And fire. Yeah, that'll do nicely. And then we'll use these for things like sense and manipulate and stuff. Death Blow I don't really use all that much, to tell you the truth. And then we'll give Red 13 the HP plus, but we'll put that in a double growth slot so we can continue to level it up. I have beat Final Fantasy VII before. I've actually got a walkthrough on the channel if you're interested to see that. But yeah, I have beaten it before, is the answer to your question. Let's start levelling up other things as well, shall we? Long range. To be honest with you, enemy skill is pretty much all you need in this game, because it has all your damage, your healing and everything else associated with it. Everything else I just really care about is just for levelling, like levelling with AP and what have you. Alls in particular. Let's level time, so I would like to get slow. It's actually useful against Demon Hunter if you can level time materia up. Not Demon Hunter, I've just been playing Diablo. Demon Wall, or whatever it's called. Is that all my all materials equipped? Oh, it must be. Okay, we'll carry on levelling up Revive, because we do want Life 2. Wow, I can't believe we've got like 15,000 AP on Revive already. I usually stream for about an hour and a half, and then I'll tend to make other videos and stuff as well to go up for later on. And then Cloud can level up some of the good stuff as well. Again, this isn't stuff I'm necessarily going to be using. There we go. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting that horn. I don't think Red Mario would sleep soundly at night until I do. The Behemoth horn. Yeah, definitely Lomax. Although, I have been grinding the all materials. Okay. Yeah, you make a good point. We do need to. Because that's going to be the biggest grind later on, I think, isn't it? Without any shadow of doubt, it's going to be the grind for getting the 99,999,999 gil, which is pretty darn insane amount, to tell you the truth. So yeah, I know it's not linked to anything, but meh. Whoa, what just happened? Oh yeah, I was thinking, why is Cloud wearing a silver armlet, but that's actually better. So, no, it makes sense that he would be. Yeah, that'll do. Right then, okay, let's move on. Now, we don't want the buggy to crash. I don't know how long you can keep the buggy for if it doesn't crash. Right, how about you go the right way? Which is around here. Okay, there we go. Right then, I think if we disembark about here, and we'll save our game. Was it not in the official guide, the Behemoth Horn? Red Mario? That's kind of sucky, isn't it? If that's the case, it should have been, surely. Okay, so yeah, the reason why we need the buggy out, just a clarification then, guys. I know Red Mario mentioned this earlier, but it's really, really important because if the buggy crashes, we cannot get back to do the Fort Condor battle, which we need to do in a short amount of time. So it's really, really important that you don't crash the buggy. Okay? Otherwise, that pretty much puts you at an end of trying to do all the Fort Condor battles. You can still do what you need for the huge materia and stuff, but... And you can still do battles, but you can't do them all that would otherwise be available, if that makes sense. So... $170 million? Do you mean 17 million? I think it's 99 million, isn't it, the trophy? Let me just check that, because I'm thinking about it now, what it is. I'm pretty sure it's whatever the max is. Wow, look at all these trophies we've got now. There it is. Okay, so we need to get just under 100 million gil. So is that the maximum amount? 99 million? 999,999? Because I know that each all materia sells for 1.4 million, doesn't it? So it's got to be about 60 to 70 in total off the top of my head that we're going to need in total. Ah. So it wasn't in the guide at all. That's interesting. Yeah, I've still got a Final Fantasy VII PC guide somewhere from 1998. And I don't think it's in great condition. So, alright then, let's head on inside to Cosmo Canyon. Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VIII music, yeah, in the background of the PS4 dashboard theme. I've still got the Final Fantasy VIII theme installed that came with the remastered version. Yeah, so my buggy hasn't crashed. Which is exactly what we want. Just need to check if there's anything involved in the conversation here that's going to affect the best bromance trophy for later. Okay, it is important that we have Barrett in the party, which I do anyway. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so we just need to stick somebody else in here. As long as Barrett's in the party, that's what's important. But I don't want to get points with any of these ladies. So we're going to go for Kate Sith, everybody's favourite stuffed toy. Okay, now there's something else we can do, I believe. I'm just on the wiki here. For getting best bromance. When the party splits up, so that's not yet. We need to enter the room behind the weapon shop. Yeah, I should have enough gil, Red Mario, to do all that. And we can start levelling it all up as well, can't we? Which I guess is kind of important as well. So, right, there's also a Turtles Paradise, don't forget. Which I don't think's been mentioned in chat, actually. Which is unusual. But yeah, there's a Turtles Paradise we need to get here. So we'll make sure we do that as well. So, just to get our bearings, we've got some steps, which is where Red 13 is at the moment. We'll be going up them shortly. Let's start by going in here. So we can chat to the fella, but we can't buy a drink. No, that's an insane amount, Lomax. That's more than 10 all materials mastered and sold, isn't it? Yeah, I've seen that myself, Red Mario. A few people rename him in-game to Nanaki. It's interesting to do that. It's kind of against the law, though, isn't it? Because Cloud doesn't know him as Nanaki. But, yeah, it's a pretty fun thing to do, I should think. If we go up here, I think this is where the Turtles Paradise is. Whoa, did not mean to go in. Not just yet. There we go, Turtles Paradise number 5. 4 here as well. 4 at the weapon shop, 5 at the inn. Okay, well we've got the second one first. Turtles Paradise 5. It doesn't matter which order you get them in. This isn't even the best like side quest to do. I am going to be doing it, of course. But it's a bit of a naff side quest. You do get some... Is this the one where you get sauces? One of each sauce? Right, now we're going here anyway. There we go, there's an elixir. So that's obviously worth grabbing. Right, that's pretty much it for in here. Oh yeah, thanks Red Mario. I've just seen your message. But I have just grabbed that elixir. But yeah, of course, it's worth noting. There's an item shop up here. I don't think it's got anything new. Yeah, thanks Martin. There's actually 2 Turtles Paradise. I've only got the one for now. The other one's from the weapon shop. Just the usual stuff here, including the new items that we saw earlier on as well. At Gongaga, I believe it was, wasn't it? What was that? Lomax, about 10 of? Yeah, oh, all material, I see what you mean. Yeah. Each all material, yeah, is 1.4 million, isn't it? So if you sold 10, that would be 14 million. And if you've got 17 million, maybe you sold 11 or 12 and then just made a bit of gil from other means as well, something like that. But it's a lot though, but mind you, disc 3 is the last disc, isn't it? But even so, it's still a lot. We've got to get to 99 million for the trophy. That's going to be painful. Whew. Yeah, that's why, like you say, it's good to start leveling that all material up right from the get-go, isn't it? Okay. We're going to go up the stairs, speak to Red 13, we'll get Turtles Paradise number 4 as well in a moment. Yeah, brown sauce. Brown sauce on either a bacon and egg or a sausage and egg butty, Robert. Can't beat it. I'll tell you what, Turtles Paradise quest would definitely be worth it if you got a bacon sandwich with brown sauce on it at the end. Hey Roxana, welcome to the stream. Yeah, greetings folks, those of you that have stopped by the last few minutes or so, as we make our way through Cosmo Canyon here. Right, so this is where perhaps where the party splits up, according to the Final Fantasy wiki maybe, it doesn't really specify. I might go and... I don't think we can leave at this point, so I can't... I was just going to head out to save, but... there's something we can do with Barrett here to permanently boost his score. Or, oh, there's a save point. Brilliant. I forgot about that. So we're going to save here. And I do recommend keeping this save point in case you cock up with the Barrett date mechanics later on. Then you can always return to here. So I'm going to make another backup save. I know I've got them coming out of my ears right now. But I strongly recommend keeping this backup save, because this is where we can try and get extra points for Barrett for the date mechanics. So then if we do mess up, if we get Aerith or Tifa or whatever later on, we haven't got to backtrack to the start of the game, because we can actually get infinite points with Barrett here. So just bear that in mind. Just want to make sure I'm not going to screw that up though. So I don't have to reload from here if we don't have to. Right, so here's the weapon shop. There's the Turtles' Paradise. The butterfly edge actually looks very nice, doesn't it? Some of this stuff we can't really see. Well, I know we can see it, but we can't equip it, I mean. The only downside is we are going to be losing double materia growth. But I'm still going to purchase things since we got the guild. I do need to be careful because I do want to buy HP and MP pluses, which does cost quite a lot of money. I'm not going to buy the prism staff. Silver armlets though. Let's get a couple of them. Yeah, I've heard that as well about the score. This is why I don't want to use it. I'm saving my game here for emergency purposes, making a backup save. So if I screw anything up and we don't get the date, I can at least try the method. But I have heard that if you use the infinite Barrett trick, the infinite trick to get points for Barrett, then you will get the date with Barrett as you'd expect, but you won't get the trophy to pop. Now, some people have said that's not true and they have got the trophy to pop. But I think it's best if you can just try and avoid it if possible, type thing. Right, I'm not going to equip the butterfly edge now because I'm still making use of double materia growth. Right, there it is, Turtles Paradise newsletter number 4. Silver Barrett. Okay. Did not get that one. Oh yeah, it's because Red 13's not in the party, is he, at the minute? Silver Barrett Wallace. Yeah. Is it like a little silver statue of Barrett, is it, that Red 13 sticks onto his head? Okay, I'm going to save again, just in case I did have to reload. I'll probably forget to buy all those weapons. Wow, can't expect that's going to happen, mind. Okay. Right, I think it's in here we can do it. Okay, right, there's Barrett. So I'm not going to do the trick. But I will make a video on it since I've got the save file to go back to do just that. Yeah, I suppose we can make use of it during the dungeon, can't we? At least, Red Mario. Okay. Right then. So we're going to speak to Barrett. And we're going to keep speaking to him, telling him to go on until he doesn't have anything different to say. So I think we just choose the top option each time. Okay. Right, so that's the correct way of doing it. The way I've just done it, and that gives us, I think it's 3 points or 6 points or something But something you can do, if you want to max out points with Barrett, is choosing the first option. There was 2 dialogue choices, wasn't there? Both with 2 options. Now, if you want to get infinite points with Barrett, for the first dialogue choice, use the first option, and then choose the second option, leave the room, and then return to talk to him again. And then every time you say the first option, I think you get 3 points extra. So you can just keep resetting, doing it again, choosing the first option, second option, getting 3 points each time with him. But like I said, I'm not going to risk doing that now, because I think we can actually get Barrett's trophy just by doing it the one time, if that makes sense. We'll see what happens. Right, I don't think there's anything else to do in here anyway. Okay, also we don't want to go... The wiki guide says don't go anywhere near Wutai if you have Yuffie. Not until you've done the date sequence anyhow. As I guess she's just going to get a whole bunch of points if you do that whole side quest and stuff. I don't think I have actually, John. No, I'll check that out. Okay, so I'm pretty sure one of these is the materia shop. Well, it's not that one. And we get some nice materia this time. Ah, there we go. Have to speak to this guy a couple of times, it seems. Right, so Mystify and Transform we don't need. HP Plus, we do have one, although Red 13's got it. But it's still worth stocking up on a few, really, because we can level them up and stack them and just get all kinds of nice bonuses to our HP and MP by having a few of them. So let's go ahead and buy 4 HP Plus. And let's just buy 3 MP Plus. MP Plus aren't really that important, but... Yeah, if you want to keep everything, it's probably a good idea, yeah, not to sell weapons and stuff. Even if you're not going to use them, just because it's nice to have at least one of every item, isn't it? So... yeah, we're still up here now. There's nothing else through these other paths. Okay, John, yeah, I'll check it out. I'll try and remember. I might forget after the stream, unfortunately, but I will try and remember for sure. I bought 4 HP plus Red Mario, so 1 more than I would normally get because I had a lot of gil. Yeah, I definitely want to get the Platinum Trophy for this game before the remake comes out. I think we've been working on it now for... I need to check, actually, when the first live stream was I did for Final Fantasy VII for this particular playthrough. I'm just going to go through my list of videos here. It's quite far back, actually. Yeah, I can sell them if I get too many. But I'd rather have too many to start with and not enough later on. Rather than not enough later on. 21st of October, I started this particular series. So I think we made good progress. We should get it done. We should have the Platinum way before the remake comes out next year in March, if we carry on at this rate. Yeah, I've got 3 MP plus Mario. Now in total, I've got 5 HP plus because we had one already, and I've also got 3 MP plus. But yeah, like Lomax said, they level up very quickly, so I'm going to be selling them more than likely, because we have that stupid 200 materia limit, which is kind of annoying, isn't it? Yeah, one of the things I noticed with Final Fantasy VII is that materia growth is very, very slow, isn't it, to start with? Now, obviously, it speeds up later on in the game, but at least initially, it's extraordinarily slow. Although we are starting to make some good progress with it. So this is where we need to grab a party member, isn't it, at this point? I don't think it matters who we get. Hey, Adam. Yes, it's floating wizard time indeed. I'm pretty sure we can just go ahead and grab Kate Sith, because he's the closest. Well, we don't need to actually, you know, have Kate Sith. But I am going to put him in as well. Because I don't want the ladies in, lest we get points with them. I don't think we would, but I don't want to take any chances. You see, now, Cyberpunk's annoying because it's coming out at the same time, isn't it? Or around the same time as the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get to play it for a while. I really don't. Which is really annoying. Oops, gone the wrong way. That's me chatting to you guys. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the triple growth stuff. I think there's like 2 weapons in the game, is there, with triple growth on? Which isn't really a whole lot, but... yeah, generally, if you get the choice, I'm always going to pick Barrett. And either Red 13, or in this case, since he's not available, Kate Sith instead. But I don't think it makes any difference. I couldn't see anything on the Final Fantasy wiki page that suggested that it did. It just wasn't mentioned this section. Yeah, I think so, Lomax. It has to, because we need the buggy to go back to Fort Condor, but the battle isn't available until we formed a party for the G Cave, but without actually going to the G Cave. At least that's what Red 13 mentioned. So, yeah, it's an interesting point, though. Oh, is that the only way to learn the enemy skill, is it, Roxana, from him? Oh, sorry to hear that, Crappy. Oh, welcome back, though. Oh, yeah, definitely, Kieran. Playing it, for me, takes me down a trip of memory lane as well. It's been 7 years since I've actually gone, done a full playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. I used to play it a whole lot more than I have done over the last few years or so. But I thought, I've got to get one final playthrough in, along with the Platinum Trophy, before the remake comes out, so we can be fully refreshed in the world of Final Fantasy VII before then. Yeah, this is a pretty cool theme, isn't it? Nobuo Uematsu is just a composing genius. He really is. And I think, from what I heard, he composed the soundtrack for this game in a very short time frame. He did not get much time at all to do it. He literally had to rush through. And yet he did manage to create one of the all-time classic soundtracks for a Final Fantasy game, didn't he? Yeah, mine too, Anthony. Mine too. Hey, Scott. Are you busy at work? Yeah, I know the feeling. Real life. Oh, what you got left to do, Dylan, to get the platinum? Is it the Guild? Did you get the best bromance trophy, okay? I think you told me before that you did, didn't you? Yeah, I think I did that one, Lomax. We did that one after the Gold Saucer events. That might be the one that the guide's talking about it. Ah, yeah. No, to be honest, don't worry, Crappy. I think that just the general situation that Square have created with the whole Carbuncle pre-order process has just confused everybody to no end. It really has. It's annoying. Why they're only including it in certain deluxe editions of Final Fantasy VII Remake and not other deluxe editions, it's beyond me, really. But one thing that I'm hoping isn't going to be the case, now that we know that it's going to have conditional summoning in place, like Final Fantasy 15 did, you actually could get Carbuncle as a bonus in Final Fantasy 15 by playing the Platinum demo before the main game came out. But you could only use Carbuncle in easy mode in Final Fantasy 15. It would basically buff your party if somebody died to ridiculous amounts. I'm hoping that's not what it's going to be in the remake, because I really like Carbuncle as a summon, but I don't want to be forced just to play on easy mode just to get to see him occasionally if you die or something. But now that it turns out that he's a pre-order bonus, it's making me think that they are just going the exact Final Fantasy 15 route with him, with that summon. Okay, so we've gone through the story. This is pretty much where our party's going to be going around the campfire, I believe. Sorry folks, I think I missed a few of your messages there. I don't seem to have the context of everything that you guys are talking about, so I won't try and guess it. Oh, Steve, please, no. Yeah, you know that's going to be the case, though, don't you? Right, I'm not going to save just yet, because we're going to be going back out onto the world map as we buggy back to Fort Condor. But not until we've got through the next scene here. And we're going to be taking Barrett and Red 13, if that's going to come as a surprise to you all, which I'm guessing it won't. So I speak to Barrett and then Red 13. We might have to speak to everybody else, though, before Red 13 for us to continue the story. Yeah, the only thing is I can't go to Wutai. Not yet, anyway. Because you get ton of points with Yuffie then, which I don't want to do because she could overtake Barrett. So I cannot do Wutai until we've got the best bromance trophy. Okay, I can't speak to him yet. Let's just speak to the others. I feel like poor Aerith's been freaking neglected during this playthrough, but the trophy's pretty much forced us down that path, hasn't it? Yep, the next battle, the next Fort Condor battle rewards you either with a Mega Elixir. If you defeated, I think it was the CMD, the commander, during one of the previous battles, which we didn't. We did it the proper way. That's like during, you know, the actual real battle, rather than the mini game. Or if you've done it properly as we have, then you get 5 high potions on this next upcoming battle, which isn't great, but needs to be done, I guess. Yeah, a few of the rewards for Fort Condor have been like that, Red Mario. A few of them have done that now. They've said something either just plain wrong, or some really strange translation name that just doesn't make any sense in English. Right, we'll speak to Red. Oh, that's cool then, Krabby. I've not played the Final Fantasy games on a mobile device. I'm not a huge fan of the control system on touchscreen, where it puts stuff on the screen for you to use. Not actually having the physical buttons in your hand. I've just not been able to get used to that yet. Ah, yeah. Okay, Robert. I think somebody else mentioned that earlier. But no, appreciate that. Gotta wait until you've got all 4 enemy skills to get Trine on all 4. So we can get Trine from Materia Keeper, can't we? But we won't have all 4 enemy skills. Because that's from Godo, isn't it, Trine? So we can do the first part of Wutai before them. The bit you can only do on Disc 1. Where Yuffie runs off with all your materia. But then the actual Pagoda bit, that's the bit we can do later then, isn't it? Right, so I'll take Barrett. And now I think we're ready to go to Fort Condor. Yeah, everything in Wutai is optional, isn't it, Tim? You can get through the entire game never stepping foot into Wutai. So we've got a bit of a journey ahead of us now as we make our way across, but fortunately triple speed does help a fair bit. So back to Costa del Sol, and then back over to Junon. Oh, what game's that for, Pri? I missed what game you mentioned. Right, we can speak to this sailor here. And then we won't have to traverse all the way through. Oh, I think I just chose the wrong thing, so I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that's annoying. I think that actually took more time than just running with turbo speed on. Ah. Okay, Red Mario. So you're always going to end up missing out on rewards then later on, aren't you? Depending on how many you miss. So far, we haven't missed any Fort Condor stuff. And I've never normally done the Fort Condor battles in Final Fantasy VII. So this is a first for me. I'm hoping we can use the same strategy we've used prior as well. Right, we need to sort materia out as well for the G cave, which is coming up. In we go. Yeah, you guys, when you're playing the Final Fantasy VII Remake, I'll be streaming it as well. So you're going to get ahead of me very, very quickly. Because it always takes a lot longer to play, stream, and create videos. For obvious reasons. I don't actually think we need to rest. I think we're at full health, aren't we? Oh, no, no. We'll make the most of the free rest while we're here. And the save. Yeah, it's interesting you mentioned that about the Final Fantasy IX trophies, because the jump rope trophy I've actually got now, as you guys probably know, but the 10,000 enemy trophy is the one that's ended up being a right brick wall in terms of the platinum for me. So we're going to keep that save there should we screw up with the best bromance trophy. At least we won't have to restart the entire game again. Just have to continue on from pretty much here. Yeah, you guys are going to get well ahead of me when it comes to the Final Fantasy VII Remake, which is fine as far as I'm concerned, because you'll have a lot of good tips on that to share in stream chat, I'm sure, which will be very helpful. Right, here we go. I'm going to try and use the same strategy. It might not work. It might do. So let's use fighters. Start the game. Let's make our way down. And the next Fort Condor battle's right after, is it? What have we got here? Barbarian. Okay, first of all, we'll set the fighter on it. Why not? Here we go, defender. And over here, what have we got? A beast. Let's get a couple of attackers there. And then what's going to spawn next? We've still only got 2 enemies, so nothing yet. This is a great little trick, this is, to get through the battles quickly. Right, here we go. A wyvern. You can just stay there for now. Attack. Yes, I know you've encountered an enemy. I'll just put you there. Right. What can we get to take care of the wyvern? I can't put anything in yet. There we go. Shooter. Any other enemies going to spawn? Or is that it? Come on, come on, come on. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Kill it. Yeah, we've done it. Oh no. I did a long stream the other day of about 3 hours. So, this is more of a normal size stream, to tell you the truth. It's only 4 PM here in the UK. Right, so it says 5 potion. But as Red Mario has pointed out, that's just an error in the... I don't really want to say translation. That's just some kind of typo, isn't it? Because it's high potion, not normal potion. It's not like when we got the ether. That had a completely random different name, didn't it? Oh, dear. Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous about how summons are going to work in Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't want to sound entitled because I'm really happy we've even got summons. I really am, and they look amazing. I'm happy we've got them because you don't get summons in the original game during Midgar. But I hope it's not going to be as dumb as in Final Fantasy 15, where outside of the story encounters where you had to use summons, you hardly ever saw them at all. And there was only like such a few amount of them, wasn't there? There's such a small number of summons in Final Fantasy 15. Kind of sucked. Right, let's make our way back at this point. Yeah, you can actually skip out on all the Fort Condor battles and just do the one that's required towards the end on Disc 2. And then you can actually not even bother with the minigame itself, just defeat the main boss in a normal standard battle. And you'll get all the rewards correctly, including the huge materia. Yeah, but why is it that you can't do 6 of them? I know it's because you can't get there. You physically are unable to get there. But why are they even included? I don't get it. Why are they even part of the game? That's what I don't understand. Get some M tentacle drops, some sneaky step. Okay. I'll make sure to do that, Red Mario. Yeah, I might certainly plan that. A video on the M tentacles. Right, let's make our way back to Cosmo Canyon for now. So we've still got the buggy in action. Technically, we can break it down now, is that correct? Because I think we do need it to break down at some point to get through the whole story of getting it fixed, don't we? Or do we just need to worry about that later on? I won't get it broken down for now. Right, let's save just before we go back in. Okay. Alright then, folks. Well, I think we'll finish it there for today. And then we'll go for the G Cave on Friday. I'm going to try and get some other stuff done as well if I can in the meantime. For some video action. So, yeah, I'm surprised I never got the Platinum for Final Fantasy 15. The only thing I still need to do on it is get the fishing trophy. In order to get the Platinum. There's a few trophies for the various add-ons and DLC that I don't have either. But for the actual Platinum itself, I just need to do fishing. But I can leave that for another time, no doubt. Alright then, guys. Well, I'm going to finish the stream, so we'll hopefully be back same time Friday. And we'll carry on, we'll go through the G Cave, finish up the Cosmo Canyon stuff. And then move on from there. We're actually making really good progress. If you think about it, we're not even that far away from the end of Disc 1. We've got the Nibelheim stuff, Rocket Town, Gold Saucer, Temple of the Ancients, practically done then. So Disc 1 is by far the largest section of Final Fantasy VII, the largest disc. The rest of the game's pretty much about the same length in my opinion as Disc 1 altogether. Alright then, guys, well, yeah, sorry to leave you. It's been fun. Appreciate everybody that stopped by. Hope you've all had a nice time. And I'll see you soon. Make sure, if you get the chance, to check out some of the videos I put out as well. If you've got any ideas, as always, guys, please do share them with me. Any potential videos you think might be helpful to folks. And if I can be bothered, I'll do something in terms of content for it. So, yep, take care, everyone. See you soon. Goodbye.